Think you've seen everything a fan game can do? Think again! Mushroom Kingdom Fusion isn't just a fan game, it's an insane crossover universe packed with chaos, nostalgia, and your favorite characters! I'm about to upload my 100th Let's Play on this game, and I'm here to give you 9 reasons why you should be playing this game right now, and why it might just blow your mind. Because I'm willing to bet that out of your top 3 favorite game franchises, that at least one of them has representation in this game. I remember going absolutely crazy over seeing so many games fused together here. I would ask, is this game here? Is this game here? What about this game? The answer was yes to all of them. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them here. I remember finding the hippie from Earthbound and then Glass Joe from Punch-Out. That's another thing. Just because these games didn't have the sprites for a 2D platformer doesn't mean they're not included. They are not counted out. They made custom sprites for this game. I mean, one I instantly think of are the sprites that they made for StarCraft. They got the Zerg out there, the Terran, yeah, it's the Terran, right? Now the Zerg infect, I don't want to say they infect somebody. I just don't want to ruin it. It's a big old boss, and it is awesome! Because this game has lots of character, or it's got lots of characters. They have an odd squad of characters mixed in with your classic heroes. Yeah, you're gonna see Mario, Link, Sonic, but then you have characters like Ryu Hayabusa. I like saying his name. Hayabusa is like a roller coaster. AKA the Ninja Gaiden guy. Simon Belmont, Game Boy Mario. So yeah, you got regular Mario. What about Game Boy Mario? When is the last time you got to play as Game Boy Mario? Probably the last time you played a Mario Game Boy. Oh, don't let me get sidetracked here. We got Firebrand. He's from Demon's Crest and Ghouls and Ghosts. Kinda, right? Yeah, he's in there. He's one of the big red, is it Armorian? One of the big red devil guys, right? They're not all the same thing, and this one's special, right? He's got his own game set. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at some of the comments, because people have told me and explained this to me, and I just got to brush up on my history there. Oh, and Vile is here. That's right. Vile, the wild crocodile, as I call him. No one else calls him that, but that's cool. That's cool. I like him. I don't know if Vile likes being called that, but I like him. Characters like this made me really appreciate series of games I overlooked in the past. Wario is here, too, in case I didn't mention that already, and he's got like the funniest scene ever when you unlock him. I even went as far as buying him in the DLC, Garlic Gobbler. Well, there isn't actually DLC, but it's fun to make some changes to the game here and there to keep things exciting. Video editing, I promise there's no DLC. I know it's not a real thing. But back to Vile, though. That leads me to all the Mega Man representation here. I forgot how much I love Mega Man, and this game reignited that flame. Yeah! I mean, playing as him with his blaster is just fun. Spamming the shoot button and just hearing the sound when you hit enemies sounds so great. Not only is our Blue Bomber here, see, I told you I'm really getting into the series, I call him the Blue Bomber, but we got Roll, Proto Man, Zero, and the already mentioned Vile. They have so many playable characters from the franchise, and each one of them are easy to pick when deciding which character to go with, because there's a lot of characters to choose, so Mega Man is never a bad choice. I asked so many questions when playing through the Megaverse world, and just in general about these characters, that it led to me going on to playing another awesome fan game, Mega Man Unlimited, Mega Man Arena, and this is not a fan game, it's an official release, Maverick Hunter X, with plenty games left in this series to go. Am I going to get to all of them? Oh boy, I don't know, but I'm getting started. We'll just take one game at a time. But Mega Man wouldn't be much without his power-ups. This is where the creativity really shines. There's a power-up that combines Luigi with Guile, and not only do you get to see Luigi with his fresh new haircut, but you get to hear him say, Sonic Boom!
Sonic
Often.
Boom.
Yeah, a lot.
Sonic Boom!
This is so cool. Did you ever think you'd see that?
Boom. Sonic Boom!
There's also the fusion of Wario and Duke Nukem, which is a match made in heaven. They also have Arthur with Doomslayer, which is exactly what we needed to survive this frustratingly awesome world of ghouls and ghosts. More on the frustrating side. Oh, Wario also becomes Gutsman. I just going to say that. Wario becomes Gutsman! As fun as that is, it does get lonely out here. So team yourself up with Divine Bunky. This assist item, if you even want to call him that, is my favorite of the bunch. It's this cool bat from Castlevania that tags along with you and will shoot enemies each time it's charged up. You have a team of heroes with you, the biggest and the baddest, but none will be as close to you as your friend and mine, Bunky. His name is being changed to some bat familiar thing. I think it actually already is changed there in this version. But it'll always be Bunky to me. Other assist items like Yoshi let you throw eggs that do all different things, and then there's Beat from Mega Man who will save you from those glorious bottomless pits. Boy, oh boy, if I had a lot of fails in those bottomless pits. There's a blue herb here from the Resident Evil series as well. It protects you from poison items or something. I don't know, but I don't use it that often. But I just think it's cool that there's something from Resident Evil, a healing item, and it's here for us to buy. Oh yeah! These items will assist you through the many stages! They're really creative with the stages, and when I try to make a list of my favorites, it's really something that needs its own video. The Bull Run stage is a lot of fun. It gets your heart pumping as you're running from the bulls from Sunset Riders. Then there is also a fun chase scene in the world of Pac-Man where you get chased by a Pac-Chomp, which, if you've never heard of that, it's Pac-Man who gets fused together with a Chain Chomp. Another great stage is a recreation of Cave Story, and it even has the gun from that game in there as well. Oh, and there's a Resident Evil stage. Oh, and there's a stage with Karnov. Do you know who that is? I can't get away from this guy. It's this weird game I played as a kid. I could never beat it, and now Karnov's everywhere. Anyway, Karnov escorts you through this stage, and then there's stage where, see, I told you there's too many good ones. They also scrap levels if they're not good enough. They're not just doing this to fill a quota. Hey, we got X amount of stages. We're good. Let's put the game out. No, if it doesn't meet their standards, they remove it. And what does a stage need to make itself memorable? Music! The stages also have awesome music. I don't think the developers are necessarily creating like custom music, although I just found out they like did a mashup there, so after I wrote this script, there we go. But they pick out some of the best versions or remixes and aren't afraid to update and change the music to make sure it fits the mood of the stage. Some of the ones that stick out to me are the Contra theme from like Energy Zone or the Alien Layer. Those were so good when I found out that they came from a game called Contra Evolution. I didn't even know that game existed. I just had to play it. In fact, I was doing this challenge where I had to beat the original Contra on NES without using the Konami code. I thought that was going to be easy. It took me forever. I'm seeing people do no hit runs or no death runs, which I guess are one and the same in the world of Contra. Either way, my reward if I did that, if I was able to complete that, was to be able to now do a video on Contra Evolution. And oh boy, yes, those things both happen. You can watch those if you're interested, but Contra. Back to the music though. Galaxy Man's remix on his stage, it is awesome. It is just the best. And I had the Ghouls and Ghosts theme stuck in my head for days. I had to add these to a playlist. And while you're listening to this great soundtrack, you'll come across many NPCs, non-playable characters. I knew this was going to be a great game when I saw the doctor guy from Gyromite. He's like one of the first people you meet. I didn't think anyone remembered that guy. Remember when I said your favorite franchise is here, your favorite game is represented? The guy from Gyromite? I learned his name is Professor Hector. Up till this point, I always just knew him as a little doctor guy who had crush with doors and Gyromite. Leisure Suit Larry's here. He makes a small cameo, but he's here. You got the hot tub part from Toe Jam and Earl. Yeah, that like secret stage thing down at the bottom. Oh, and the shopkeepers. Oh yeah, the shopkeepers. All the worlds have a different shopkeeper. One of them is the merchant from Resident Evil 4. He calls me stranger. He asks me what am I buying. I tell him I'll buy it at a high price. He has the best customer service ever, stranger. Not everyone you come across will be friendly though, which leads us to some of the best villains. My goodness, this game has some of the best boss fights. I'll start with a typical boss like Bowser, but I swear, this is the most difficult and fulfilling Bowser fight I've ever faced. They did it better than Nintendo, oh my gosh! It was the type of difficulty where it feels balanced and feels rewarding to finally beat the Koopa King. Whoo, buddy, I'm glad that fight's over with. I had a very memorable fight with Dr. Wily. He's another one that really stands out to me. This fight was crazy hard for me. I fought him over and over and I cheered loudly when I finally beat him. Another reason that this game got me to love the Mega Man series. Now, there's also this one boss named Omega. Nope, no, I hate that boss. Oh, I really do. I won't tell you who it is, but I can't even count on one hand how many times I lost to him. Them to be exact. And I fought them for over 2 hours. This is the one reason I would actually say not to play this game, actually. Just kidding, it was memorable. A bad memory, it still counts as a memory. And it would be awful to face them all alone, which leads me to the number one reason, for me at least, the community. This really is the best part. It's everyone I met along the way while playing this game. I downloaded this randomly from itch.io, Itch.io, I don't know how you're supposed to say it, and never in a gazillion years thought I'd still be playing it. With the first videos I started posting, I was welcomed in with comments from Names Are Useless and Crazy Ivan, and their encouragement to continue playing this game until I got to World 4 was extremely helpful. That is a huge part of this. You gotta get to World 4, at least start seeing the different worlds. I could see looking at this game and brushing it off as another Mario fan game, and that could happen if you played in a linear path and just go through the Mushroom Kingdom, World 1, World 2, World 3. You gotta go see how everything gets fused together and how these worlds all collide. And along the way, I made some really good friends, and without them, there ain't no way I'd be making this video today. I haven't spent too much time on the Discord, but the interactions I've had there have all been positive, and the developers seem really open to feedback. This game has caused me to branch off to the already mentioned Mega Man series. I started playing the Shantae series, and it opened my mind to what fan games are really all about. Granted, I think this may be the best fan game I've encountered so far, so the bar has been set pretty high. Thank you. That's really all I can say to anyone that's poured any time into making this game, or to those that have been along the journey with me along the way, sharing all their knowledge of the game franchises we've come together in this fused together world. So, if you made it this far and you have not played this game yet, take an hour or so to give it a try, and I'll be shocked if you feel it's a waste of your time. Or if all else fails, come join me for the 100th Let's Play episode. Yeah, I'll see you there!